So today we passed the resolution regarding approving the appointment of Viktor Kapunan as FAST 2011 Legislative Assembly Representative. So based on the resignation guidelines that they passed 2 weeks ago, the FAST 2011 Execom has nominated 2 people to become to replace Ms. Manifesto as FAST 2011 Legislative Assembly Representative. And ultimately, the ad hoc selection board composed of Arts College Government President Leon Dizon, FAST 2011 Batch President Pam Bama, and FAST 2011 Batch Vice President Jem Ausa. Mr. Viktor Kapunan was selected to become the FAST 2011 Legislative Assembly Representative, and the LA approved this resolution.
So the National Affairs Committee came up with the Manifesto on our stand when it comes to the Metro Manila Transportation System. And basically, the content of the manifesto was about the quality service that as taxpayers we deserve. However, when it comes to the discussion of the specifics, the body has concluded that it would be best if we research more on what privatization is, on what the dream plan or the GICA is, so that we can also come up with our own stand and suggestions when we pass it to the Department of Transportation and Communication. So at the end of the day, the resolution or the manifesto was laid on the table for further research and improvement. And maybe next week or the following session, it will be open to the body again.
Okay, so the resolution we discussed today was about the project transparency system in the USG, since a lot from different batches aren't fully aware of what's going on in the USG and what projects have been implemented already. We proposed an additional mandatory report to the OSEC and from the GAAM, so that they will be able to disseminate the information of the projects that have been accomplished and have been planned to the student body.
And due to the recommendations of the LA, this resolution was laid on the table for us to further improve on the procedures and the guidelines for this project transparency of the USG.
So we had a resolution about, a manifesto about the infiltration of ISIS or ISIL in schools and universities. So our stand here as students of LaSalle, we recognize, following our core values, we recognize that it's important that we take into consideration the actions of certain individuals, and we want to be able to respond to whatever may come our way. We are alarmed that there is the presence of ISIS in the Philippines, or even if there isn't, we want to make sure that we are ready for whatever comes next or whatever comes up, and not all the dangers it might pose. So here we are. Our manifesto is about ensuring that education, forwarding to the DepEd and other sectors of the government, including local government units and even the AFP and PNP, to be able to forward education in southern Mindanao, but also as well informing everyone else in the country that there's a danger that is being posed. Especially with our Muslim brothers and sisters in the southern part of the Philippines, we want to ensure that they know what ISIS is, given that their goals and principles may seem very convincing or may seem very charismatic and appealing. We want people to recognize and remember that there are actions that we must not tolerate. There's violence. We want to make sure we can never allow in this country, and we want to forward that through education, since we believe that change always happens at the grassroots, and we believe that it comes from the students and the people who know about things. So that's the resolution. Thank you.